EDO.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Finding Me with Josh Wolf. This is the podcast / journal entry where I hold myself accountable. Oh, the dye is running out of my hair, going back to gray. Where I hold myself accountable to be the person I want to be and put out the stuff in the world that I want to put out and try to find the most authentic version of me. Lots to talk to you about tonight. First of all, the good. Let's start with that. First of all, I hope everyone's having a great day. And man, I hope that you are doing things that you like to do. I hope you know what you like to do. And I hope you get to do at least one of those every day. You know, today I am. Fuck. I'm going to tell you something. I am agitated as fuck the last 3 days. Holy shit. Like quick to anger. I don't know what's going on. With myself, with things like that. With like knocking things. There are days where I am quick to anger just with myself. Irritated with myself. These last 3 days have been that. It's so funny. Before I get into all this, what I have noticed about myself just by doing this whatever, is how up and down I truly am emotionally. And the only reason I know is this is one of the reasons I wanted to do this. This is one of the reasons that I thought journaling would be good for me, but I could never really keep the habit. I've never written in a journal for 77 days in a row. This is 77 days of this. But I would have never really realized how up and down I am emotionally without doing this, without checking in with this. Even during a day. Like today was not great. I made myself do a couple things. I have that song edited or getting edited, and I really tried to write today. Really did. I sat down and started a bunch of different things. But what I found is when I'm like, okay, what is authentic? What do you want to write about? What is authentic? Because I've always just told stories. And I don't know if stories is like the authenticity that I'm interested in right now. I could write stories. I could just write them. That is not the challenge for me. But I think what I figured out today was one of the reasons that I'm frustrated and I can't find it is I don't know what authentic me is, maybe, as far as joke writing. I know who I am as a person. I just don't know, is storytelling authenticity? Storytelling about my life authenticity? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting into the semantics of the word, but I don't know. And this is when I sat down and was sitting there at my desk, and I started a bunch of different things, which is typical of me and kind of my ADD or ADHD or whatever the fuck it is. But I would just jump. I'm like, maybe not this. Well, let's try this. Maybe not this. Let's try this. And it was quite a realization that maybe I'm having a hard time. I don't want to do the same. I don't want to do the same stories. Not the same stories, but the same type. Or if I do tell stories, I want them to be, I don't know. I don't know if I'm looking for grit. I don't know, but I want to mix grit with fun, you know? I don't know. But that is the problem. I want to write jokes in my voice, but what is my voice? And the emotional up and down, I think I did a little I I I think that has to do with like the addiction part of always because I'm trying not to do the and 2 days in a row, the knickknacks, where I just was like, fuck it, I just need that hit of something. Or you know what I mean? So very interesting to figure that out today. It's like I'm shaking it up, but the dust and the sand hasn't settled to see what shape I'm gonna take. So I really, yeah, it's just an interesting time. But when I got down to the club tonight, because I was dreading this show tonight, but I get to sit in the green room with a friend of mine, another comic around my age, and just riff and shoot the shit. And then I got on stage and just, you know, talked a little bit more about me and Beth and being married for a long time. And that is, and it was just felt free and fun. And so, like, it was part of the roller coaster of what a shitty day. I almost did a little negative talk to myself. I caught myself. I almost called myself a name and then I stopped myself, which was good. But man, it's so weird to know who you are, but not have any idea who you are. You know, to know who you are. I know what I stand for. I know all that shit. I know the important stuff. But to know who I am, but not know who I am is like and how about this? Maybe the first 420, and I don't know how long that I did not smoke any weed. Did not smoke any weed, did not eat any weed, zero weed ski. I mean, what the fuck? But here's the thing: when I'm not knickknacking or zen and no weed, then I find myself fucking scrolling, which I hate. I hate that, and I can only stay in the gym for so long. And I'm trying to wean myself off of that, all that other shit. And normally, what would save me is writing, and I'm just stumped. So I'm like, fuck it. Give me the bad habits. And I know that's not the right answer. You know, I know it's not. Ugh, but look how fast the hair grows. I mean, look at that. That's not good. I actually think for a little bit, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to dye my hair. And now I'm like, you know what? I think I like the way I dye my hair. I think I am. I like the way I look more with the dyed hair. I'm not trying to prove myself to anybody or I'm not trying to be like, look at me, I'm actually 45 and not 56. But I like when I look in the mirror, I like the way I look more. So I think I'm not gonna go jet black because that looks weird. But a little gray in there. You know what I'm saying? Um, dude, Indiana Jones has started to really communicate. Yeah, I don't ever. People are like, I'm talking about you, dude. He just flopped. He's so mad. When I do these podcasts late at night, he gets so fucking mad because I'm in his bedroom talking during sleep time. And this dude, when the sun goes down, he's like, get the fuck out of my room. And he flops around, he makes noise and he huffs. And if the door was open to his crate right now, he would come over and nudge me like, dude, get the fuck out. We can talk tomorrow. I wonder if he's like, who is that guy talking to? I don't ever want, they said that AI is gonna, you're gonna be able to know what your dog's thinking. I guess I'd be okay. But I don't ever, like, people are like, I wish my dog could talk. I think I've told you guys before, it's one of my favorite things about dogs is that they don't talk. You want your dog to, you want another thing around you talking all the time? No thanks. And I think it would just be like single word food, poop, food, 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 food. It would just be food all the time. Food, 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 play, play, outside, play, ball, pee, poop, sleep. You know, I don't need that. Maybe if they had like a ticker above his head, so you could like, you know what I mean? Like it just went across what his thought was. I would be okay with that. A little ticker, but zero. Now my old dog Rocky, he would literally "Arr, arr, arr, arr," like he would talk to you. He would walk into the room and he would be like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr," and he'd walk in. This dude doesn't do those noises. He does different whines. I saw Jacob Wolf tonight. Oh man, dude, he's handsome. Not my shoulder. I fucked up my shoulder again. Not being able to lift with my upper body is so weird. It's getting squishy. Dude, if I get titties, I'm gonna be so mad. If I get titties, so when I was in junior high, I definitely was a guy that was, I always had kind of pecs, but when I was 13, they were titties. Before I started lifting and shit, they were titties. I wore a t-shirt at the pool when I was a kid because I was a little chubby. I thought I was anyways. I had a belly. And I had, my brothers told me I had meaty nipples. And if you're chubby and your brothers say you have meaty nipples, you are wearing a t-shirt at the pool, you know? And I don't, two things. I think I've told you guys this before. Old man ass and floppy titties. Everything else, whatever. But can't have, I'm bouncing around. Let's see, ding, 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 ding. Floppy tit, dude, if I had a solid B cup with floppy titties, with meaty nipples, come on, man. Come on. I can't give up yet. You seen Beth? When Beth gives up, which she never will. But if she gave up, I might give up. I would just walk and I can't be walking around with floppy titties with the way she looks. You kidding me? Old man ass and floppy titties? No, thank you. I remember I used to play, you know what that skin on your elbow is called the weenus? Did you know that? I remember I used to play with my mom's. This sounds dirty, but it isn't. I used to play with my mom's weenus. I think that's what it's called. And just like kind of pull on it like as a 10-year-old. Just, I can't have Beth playing with two floppy titty weenuses. You know what I mean? This kind of went off the tracks. I gotta go. I do want to tell you something though. It's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay. It's okay to have ups and downs. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just not what I'm finding is okay to sit in it, to wallow in it, to not try to find your way out of it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not somebody who's like, people, what are you going to be depressed about? Don't be depressed, just be happy. That is not reality. But to wallow in it and to define yourself by it, this is where I think we can all do some work. Tomorrow I'm not gonna no social media for me tomorrow. Let me see where I'm at mentally tomorrow night after that. I think that might actually I'll be a good little experiment. No knickknacks, you motherfucker. Come on, no zins, no knickknacks. I don't care if you gotta eat 74 meals tomorrow. Zero knickknack and zin. Or maybe what I'll do, I'm already walking it back. I was gonna say maybe I'll wean myself. Maybe the wean is a better idea. Oh, I don't know if I can wean. I'm not good at that either. No, I can do that. Let's be realistic. Or let's find another dopamine hit. Let's find another thing, but a healthy thing that replaces it. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Or maybe I'll just chew gum 74 hours a day. Guess what? There's only one of you. There's only one person that thinks like you. There's only one of you. So lean in to what you love and what you're good at. That's it. Lean into what you love and what you're good at. And I know I'm all over the place, guys. With things I talk about, and this is what I'm going to do, but this is just my life. And this podcast has helped me realize how much I'm like that. The next step is to figure out how to ride it more like this instead of like this. That's the next step. All right. I gotta go. I'm gonna go hang out with Beth. You are enough. You are enough. There's only one of you. You are enough. I spoke to somebody tonight who works down at the club who said, I've been listening to watching your podcast, and they help. He said it's cool to see you be so human. That means a lot. That's super dope. Those kind of things are very cool to hear. And guess what to everybody else? You are too. Very human. All right. Finding Me with Josh Wolf later, everybody.